I was at the bar with the homies yesterday. That was dope.
Sweet.
Dope. Fucking Tony showed up late as fuck, but
When you're a father,
yeah, I'm a fucking father, so eat a dick.
Welcome to the One Up Podcast. I am your host, El Caballo, aka Tony, here with some of my nearest and dearest. I got Doe, Pucho, Mateo, and a guest star, Luca, in the building today. Just for 5 seconds. That's it, not longer.
You just wanted to come
How's
say
everybody
hi.
going, man? How's y'all weekend? Y'all looking good? Y'all looking healthy? I'm glad y'all alive for another beautiful ending of this week. Y'all looking good, though? How you doing? Your birthday's coming around the corner, nigga. You about to be old with the rest of us.
I'm gonna be 32.
32.
But yeah, it's tomorrow. So I'm drinking a cold one today.
Hey,
Nice.
Yeah,
facts. I got that Ciroc boys in the building.
nice. The Yeti cup that you promised to get me that you never got me.
Got
That
some
shit
water.
is full of Coca-Cola.
Is that what we're doing right now, though?
Mm-hmm.
That's
I
how you
want a
wanna...
Yeti cup. I've still
yeah,
want
and
one.
I want a Yeti cooler, nigga. I haven't got it yet. Waiting for my
wanted
connect.
one months ago when you told me about it.
Maybe he would have got you the Yeti cup if you paid him to do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have minded to do it. I wouldn't have minded. If that would have expedited it, I would have done it. Yo, throw me
Trust me.
$25. I'll make it happen.
I'm waiting to get the cooler, bro. I'm waiting too. Trust me, I'm waiting.
Yo, that little carrier cooler?
No, it's bigger than a carrier cooler. It's big.
It's like, but there's different sizes. I'm talking about the smallest one.
That's the one you
Fire.
like? The satchel?
Yeah, that shit's fire.
Oh, just the one you can like toss a couple cans in, basically.
Yes,
Yeah.
like a sandwich, some cans, shit like that. Like, yeah.
Like something he could ride around in the city on his bike. Like he'll pop that real quick, coldie.
I've got a little 6-can like cooler that I'll take when I play like frisbee golf or something. Disc golf, I guess.
Disc golf, yeah.
Yeah, I guess they don't like calling it frisbee golf. I'm obviously not part of the actual scene.
Yeah, you not. Oh man, but how was your week so far, though? Since you're going to be the birthday boy tomorrow, we'll start off with you. How was your week so far?
You have to say birthday person.
All right, my bad. Birthday person.
Birthday person. I went to a fantastic steakhouse yesterday. Very nice. Ricardo Steakhouse in Harlem, East Harlem. It's a hood classic. So basically it's not in the greatest of greats neighborhoods. It's not like anything fancy. I paid $45 for a porterhouse, which is a steal.
That seems like a damn good price in New York.
In New York, it's a really good price, and they play R&B, they play hip hop and shit like that. When it's somebody's birthday, they put "Go Shout, It's Your Birthday," and then throw that song on.
Wait, did they do the circle dance for you?
The circle dance. I don't know.
Where
about
everybody, you're in the middle and everybody's around you and you're doing your little dance?
Unfortunately, not this year. Maybe next year. It
That
felt
would've
good
been
though.
lit.
It felt good.
Maybe we need to do it there.
The sparkler.
Go Doughboy. Go Doughboy. It's your birthday.
Yeah, but it was fun. I got some gifts. I got the new red controller.
Facts. Fire. Little sneak. I knew you was getting that, just by the way. Yeah, that shit looks clean, dog.
That's legit. I like that.
That shit does look clean.
You're not going to leave all the gross like sweat marks on it like the white controller that comes with it either.
You can't.
All right, that's a fucking that has to be a fake image, okay?
It
I have my white remote and I have no problem.
It looked pretty legit, dude. Maybe the person just has really gross hands though. Like maybe that person.
That image was fucking disgusting. It was unbelievable. I don't know.
How was your? Oh, go ahead.
Wait. Yeah, I just got this one in real quick. Yeah, I've been playing the Mafia remake.
Ew. Yo, I thought we talked about remakes last episode.
This shit is fire.
Those games those games are always so glitchy though. Mafia 3, I really wanted to enjoy it, and that was one of the glitchiest games that I've ever played.
I loved Mafia 3. I grew mad weed in that game. You could grow different strands. I grew my own strand of like monkey marijuana, some bullshit like that. Funky Monkey. That shit was some name like that. But it was good. Mafia 1 has a really good story. So that story like holds up still to this day. I was like, wow, this is note for note. It's like same areas, same type of like gameplay. It's not the greatest game in the world, but I'm enjoying it a lot.
Yeah, the whole having to pump gas in your car and they took that
You didn't
out.
like that?
They actually allow you to skip all the driving scenes as long as they're not important.
Okay, yeah. Because I was going to say, two things about that game that fucking blew was you'd run out of gas, so you have to go to the gas station and fill gas. Or you could steal another car, but then the cops are going to run up on you. And the cops in that game don't fuck around. Or if you speed, if you go over the speed limit, the cops will start chasing you down. Which is actually pretty cool because they'll pull you over. And if you comply with everything, they just give you a fine. And it charges you money and you could just drive off.
I'll
Unlike
just
Grand
blast
Theft Auto,
them
you did
niggas.
some shit, they'll fucking gun you down.
I was gonna say, do y'all remember in Grand Theft Auto when the cops would actually pull you over and arrest you, and now they just come in guns blazing?
That's why you got to shoot them. It's a shootout every time they try to pull me over.
No.
Also-
We're about the thin blue line on this podcast, all right? We don't
Mm.
shoot cops, Tony. So,
I'm
Also-
talking video game atmosphere.
Also, if they took out all the driving in that game, if they made it all skippable, did that take about 20 hours out of that game?
Facts.
They're,
So much driving in games is just filler. Like it just adds to it just gets towards that 80 hours of playtime, basically.
Yeah, I really appreciate it actually because the driving in that game kind of sucks.
did you get to the race car thing? Or is
Yeah,
like, were you
that
trying to
was-
set the speed limit? Or are you trying to break like a speed like record or something like that, right?
No, it's just a race. You got to win the race for the neighborhood because everybody put money on these guys. So you wreck the other guy's car. You got to take it to go get fucked up, and then you got to bring it back. And then the next day, the original driver gets like his kneecaps broken in true Italian
Damn.
fashion and
Are-
hands
Are
broken.
those cars going like 40 miles per hour? Is that like the crazy high speed race?
Yeah, they go like 100 miles tops.
That's pretty impressive.
It's believable. It's
I do
nice.
that. I do that shit in my Kia.
It's like the 1990s, Tony. It's like 100 years ago. It's just a different era of technology. So.
How was your week, Pooch?
Pretty uneventful to be honest. I mean, I've I don't know. There's just a lot of new games that I've been playing. I guess I started playing this game called Tome. It's like an indie game where you just take pictures of stuff. It's a really dumb kind of like concept, but it's a really charming game. I shouldn't even say it's dumb. It's just a really good game. I enjoyed the shit out of it so far. And then I also picked up this other game, Eastward. It's like Earthbound meets Zelda or something like that.
I've been wanting to check that one out. I've got it on my list.
It's so slow. Like the getting through things, it just takes a long time. But the gameplay is really cool. Even the story they're trying to sell you is cool, but it's just like it feels like the game's taking forever to start the game. You know, I played for like 4 hours, and then that shit hit me with the splash screen. I was like, "This is fucked." Like I don't know how long this game is gonna be, but this is gonna be intense. Like, but yeah, I was at the bar with the homies yesterday. That was dope.
Sweet.
Dope. Fucking Tony showed up late as fuck, but
When
That
you're
was
a
good.
father,
yeah, I'm a
You gotta
fucking
do-
father, so eat a dick.
yeah, you didn't have your kid with you though.
So what? I could have. Liana would have been out there dancing. It would have been lit.
Oh, y'all could have done
Facts.
a big circle around her and like
Yep.
had her dance.
Yeah, I had some wings. Chilled with Everett and my brother, and just chilling. Tony pulled up. I was walking around with Luca. Luca tried to get me into problems. Women were like, "Oh my god, he's so cute." I was like, "Stiff arm, fuck out of here." I ain't playing that shit.
It's funny too because we're like all like dark, right? Like me, Ever, Brian, and Pucho. So the bartender lady was like, "Oh, he's so cute. He's standing up." I was like, "Yo, quick question. Who do you think his dad is here?"
Yeah, that was funny.
She couldn't figure out. She was like, "Well, this baby's white as shit. Y'all dark as shit. So maybe him who's holding him." I was like, "Nah, I'm the father." She was like, "Oh shit, I would have never guessed." Type shit. I don't know. People are funny, bro.
Yeah, I thought it was funny that we went to an Irish bar, and all of us was like just vibing on some Irish shit, just with because there were a bunch of Irish people there. It was funny. thick ass accents watching football.
Football.
Soccer, football. And I ain't into that shit, but Everett is. So that was interesting. He got into argument with somebody. This guy was running at us with like a pull stick. I was like, all right, yeah, soccer fans, like I don't know. I like to throw hands, all right? So you need to back the fuck off. This is just like regular soccer banter. Like I don't know. I'm not with that. So I don't know what it'd be like, but
thank God me and Luca wasn't there. I'd have been tight.
Yeah. So Luca was really the only Irishman there out of all of us in the Irish bar. So.
Oh, that's why they got mad at you. You lost your pass. How was your week been, Tony? I beat you to it.
Damn, asshole. It was okay. Nothing too crazy. Pucho came down, chilled with him for the day. Me and Luca, went bar hopping. Bark, bark. Joking. We didn't. Okay, puppy. Other than that, today we watched football at Everett's house, like soccer for a little bit with Chris and them. And I found out that I actually have a soccer team because this is it's some Premier League soccer team that's unfortunately Chelsea's rival, which Everett's a Chelsea fan. And his rival most hated team is a team that I just started liking because them niggas got a bird. They have actually a fucking boil standing up, right? Standing up like this. I'm like, yo, that shit looks fire. I don't know why I like it, but I like it. He's at word. That's the one up. That's the one up in you. You just want to one up me. I'm like, damn. I'm just chilling. But okay, puppy. Being a dad. Yeah, it's it's Hotspurs. Hotspurs is the name of the team. And no, they're supposedly a pretty good team. Any team in the Premier League is a decent team. Mm-hmm. And then other than that, I went to Chipotle. And some lady was like, oh, what a beautiful child. Is he yours? I'm like, yeah, I just carry a kid around in a fucking car seat all day just for shits and giggles. I'm like, yeah, this is my son. He's like, oh, wow, he must look like the mother. And I told her, I was like, why? Because he's so white? She was like, no, not at all. Like, it's okay. He doesn't look like me, but I'm his dad. He's like, oh, okay. What is he? I'm like, he's Irish, Mexican, and Puerto Rican. Oh my God, what a mix. I'm like, yeah. All right. Bet. And I just walked away.
Those are them weird ass fucking questions.
I had someone at work the other day ask me where I'm from. And I was like, oh man, I'm Austin, Texas, born and raised. He's like, oh, but like your parents, where are they from? I was like, oh, they're also Austin, Texas, born and raised.
Their parents
just play it as dumb as possible to make him actually ask the question he wants to know.
Like, are you a Mexican? Like, yeah, that's what they really want to know if you're like an immigrant. Like,
yep.
People are weird,
so
bro.
What's the appropriate way to ask this? Because
I don't think you ask that at work.
What?
I think the appropriate way is just don't fucking worry about it at work. Where I'm from has no bearing on you.
I think there's a way to ask.
I feel like if you're getting to know people, it's like something interesting. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I guess I'm not too taken aback by those types of questions. But I know that like just by looking on the internet, there's like a big there's a growing population of people that are pissed off whenever you ask like basically like
I'll be right back.
What's your culture or like what like is your family heritage or something along those lines. I
think at work I don't think there's a straight up appropriate way to ask that question. I think if you bonded to someone to the point that you want them to know, like that's an outside of work conversation. Like, but like with among your friend group, I don't know. It's complicated. I wouldn't find it offensive. I think y'all have asked like whether I'm just Mexican before, or if I've got anything else in me. I'm like, yeah, it's just all Mexican for as far as we know. There might be some Italian in there somewhere, but that's as exotic as we get.
I'm just Dominican. Nothing else. How you doing, buddy?
I was about to impersonate Tony's voice and ask myself that question.
Mateo, how was your whole week? How's that going?
I did a lot of gaming. I was actually I had some kind of stomach bug for the last couple of days, So
Oh,
I was
no.
supposed to go out to the bar. I was supposed to do things this week. I didn't do shit. I've just been
that
kind of
bidet came in handy.
Yep. So played some God of War. God of War, made some progress in that. That game's fucking hard. I played that game Starmancer that came out on Game Pass. Would not recommend it. It's real buggy. Didn't enjoy it. Corey, friend of the pod, former host on here, been putting so many hours into it. So your mileage may vary on that. But I did not enjoy that game very much. We've
That's
been playing
a cool
a lot.
name.
We've been playing a lot of
Starman.
Civilization.
Ugh.
Civ 6 specifically.
Dude, I seen you guys playing it. What's up with this game?
I don't know if I enjoy it, honestly, but it's the game that everyone
What?
else in the little group decided they wanted to play, so that's what we've been playing. Just mostly just the gaming kind of weekend, man. Nothing exciting. Oh, I've been playing Ori and the Blind Forest. I've never played that game before.
Ooh.
The first one or the second one?
First one.
Okay. Yeah, I'm an idiot. It's Ori and the Blind Forest. The other one's called Ori and the Will of the Wisps, I think.
The lack of autosave in that game is very annoying.
Yeah, it is annoying. I think it's just a holdover from like a classic like Metroidvania game.
Mhm.
Like those games have save rooms as a concept. And it's I don't know what it really adds. It's just annoying as fuck.
I don't think it adds anything. It just adds to me closing the game after playing for 20 minutes because I forgot to save and then I died. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm this far back in the game? Nope.
Yeah.
Done with it for now. Get out of here.
It's so annoying because as you progress in those games, you're like, going through a castle or a forest in this case. And it's like, oh shit, every fucking intersection you hit, once you get far enough that you're like, fuck, I really want to save my progress. Every intersection you hit, you're like, do I go left? Do I go up? And you're just hoping that one of those turns you hit leads to a save room. Because if it don't, you're just going to keep going deeper without actually saving your game. If you die, back to zero. It's just really fucking annoying.
The platforming in that game is not super forgiving either. You miss one jump and you're in a spike pit and you have no way to recover. You can't jump out of those damn spike pits.
That's shitty.
But the game is gorgeous. The soundtrack's amazing. The controls are pretty tight, although some of the jumping feels a little bit loose.
Yeah, I felt that way too. I didn't finish the game for whatever reason, but I enjoyed it. I remember thinking the promotional material for it with the owl and how he's like in shadow with the lit. I remember thinking that was so amazing. It made me jealous. I was like, man, I wish that shit was on PlayStation. Like, it's like my type of game, But I wasn't too fond of the combat. And then, I don't know, something about it, I just fell off, even though I actually really enjoyed pretty much everything about the game. Like the music, the setting, the art, everything was just really cool.
Yeah, it's one of those ones I feel like I should at least put a few hours into. It's all right so far. I'm assuming at some point the platforming is going to annoy me. I'm going to miss a jump, and I'm just never going to play that game again. It's just going to be uninstalled and tossed into like the back burner.
Didn't you get a game on the Switch, Pooch?
Yeah, Eastward.
Oh,
So,
Eastward.
Yeah, it's like Earthbound meets Zelda.
Okay.
Do y'all think they're going to bring the N64 games to the Switch? That's a big rumor on Twitter right now.
Yeah.
Nintendo makes me sick.
Nah, they're not gonna do it.
You don't think so? They filed a new controller like FCC patent or some shit like that.
It's gonna be like a Super Smash Brothers 64 port, but you could only play it with the new N64 Switch remote that they're gonna release. It's gonna be some bullshit like that. Like
Something
they pulled
real
that
dumb.
fucking stunt when they came out with Super Smash Brothers Ultimate on. I don't remember if it was Wii U or Switch or what. They came out with the GameCube controller, but it was like you were forced to buy it. It had a different like device to plug in, so you couldn't use your regular GameCube controller.
Wait.
You had to buy the new GameCube controller, and you can't actually play the game without that GameCube controller. So it's like,
no, I got it. It's going to be a USB-C cable that plugs into the bottom of the Switch, and on the other side is going to be a Rumble Pack, and you plug the Rumble Pack into an N64 controller, and then you can use your N64 controller on the Switch.
so fucking.
Shit sounds like a 64.
Why do you just come back not knowing the conversation and just try to insert yourself? Just shut up.
Nah, little Luke had a little poopy. So.
Aw.
I saw that face you
Um,
made when you smelled your baby. It didn't look like
yeah.
he smelled great.
At first, I was like, damn, did he fart? And then I picked him up. I was like, yeah, that's not a fart. Parts of being a dad. Did Mateo say how he felt on this weekend? Yeah, good.
Yeah.
I think we're
Perfect then.